Hey there, it's Grandma with a story. It's story time, and I kind of felt like a funny story. And I think this is going to be kind of a funny, silly one. The title is funny anyway, because the title is Something Smells. It's by Blake Hellman and illustrated by Stephen Henry. Early one morning, Elliot woke up to a most terrible smell. He looked around his room and frowned. Something smells, he thought. He checked under his bed, but it was perfectly clean. Was it a skunk? He opened the window. But the neighborhood smelled like fresh morning air. He sniffed Mr. Jiggles, but Mr. Jiggles didn't smell. Pee-wee didn't smell. Wednesday's snack didn't smell. Well, not very much anyway. Elliot could not find the smell that smelled. Maybe it's Dad, he thought. But Dad smelled pretty nice. At breakfast, his mother scolded him. Not one more day in that costume, Elliot. But he didn't want to take it off. It was the best costume ever. It glowed in the dark and happened to be an exact replica of his skeleton. Besides, he was much too busy hunting for the terrible smell. Dog smell, he thought. But Digsy smelled like bacon. Little sister's smell. But Lucy smelled like maple syrup. He bet a million jillion jelly beans it was the baby. But Lilac smelled like baby powder. Was it the cat food? Nope. Maybe it was the trash. But all he found was some old Halloween candy. What was that terrible smell? It wasn't a skunk, or Pee-wee, or Digsy, or even the baby, or Lucy. It wasn't the trash. That left only one thing. Grandma's famous Gefartsen-Snaffle. Do you know what's in Gefartsen-Snaffle? Neither did Elliot. But that wasn't the smell that smelled. He looked up in the attic, down in the basement, and every place in between. Not one more second in that costume, young man, his mother said. It's time for your bath. Elliot was disappointed. He had not solved the mystery of the terrible smell. Something smells, said Lucy. Something smells, said Grandma. Something smells, said Dad. Smah, said Lily. Elliot lathered and scrubbed and sudsed. And when he was done, something swirled right down the drain. The terrible smell was gone. After his bath, Elliot was excited to put on his new sea monster pajamas. They were the best pajamas ever. They had actual scales and big scary claws. They felt so good. He was never going to take them off. The end. I guess you kind of figured out what made the smell, right? That was kind of a fun story. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Grandma loves you.